All right, breaking news here. So it appears that Joe Flacco is getting traded to the Cincinnati Bengals, which means that Shedeur Sanders has now been bumped up to QB2, which means that he will see some playing time. It's guaranteed that he'll see some playing time this year. And also, they didn't trade Joe Flacco for another quarterback. And I would have thought, I told you guys that this man is held hostage. You would think they would have traded Shedeur to the Bengals. That's what you would have thought. You would have thought they would have traded Shedeur to the Bengals, but now they trading Joe Flacco to the Bengals, keeping Shedeur hostage, even though he's going to be QB2. More than likely, Shedeur is playing this season. So I guess it's not totally hostage because he is going to play this season, unless if Dylan Gabriel start doing better and better each week, then Dylan Gabriel will keep the spot. But as it stands right now, Shedeur has been bumped to QB2. He's been bumped to QB2 because of this Flacco situation. And so yeah, that's where it's headed right now. A lot of media reports are starting to report on it. And for me, it don't make no sense. I would rather to see Shedeur get traded to the Bengals but I mean, if they gonna play Shedeur this season, which it looks like they got plans to play him, and they don't want to get rid of him because he's marketable. So, because they feel like if they trade Joe Flacco to the Bengals, they're gonna feel like they're losing out. Because if they trade Shedeur to the Bengals, they're gonna feel like they're losing out. Why? Because he's marketable and they're left with Dylan and Joe Flacco, who's not really selling the jerseys like that. So it makes sense for them to keep Shedeur. However, for me, he's stuck. He's stuck. He really is stuck there, man. But will he have a chance to play this year? Of course. If Dylan start to really mess up, he will have a legitimate shot of playing this year. But he's stuck in Cleveland, man. He's not going. I told y'all, I already said it. Now people are already reporting on it. I told you guys this already, that multiple teams is trying to get Shedeur. The Bengals was one of them. The Jets was one of them. I told y'all this. Guys, you're not going to believe me right now when I tell you this. Even the Giants is in on it. But y'all not going to believe that. Y'all not going to believe that. You know what I'm saying? And it's, I think I might just start doing AI and just totally get out the game. I might just like create an AI character and just clone my voice and then come up with a script and just not do this no more. That's what I think. That's what I might do. I told you guys that multiple teams want Shedeur. I told you this. And I told you one of the New York owners is pissed about it. I told y'all this. I told you one of the New York owners is pissed because he felt like he got lied to. And as soon as he saw, I'm gonna tell y'all when the rumors started, when he started getting pissed. You remember when Shedeur first went to Cleveland, and before training camp started, he was out there working out in the rain and running up hills. That's when the owner got pissed. He said, "We was wrong. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong here." I believe he was under the impression that this kid is not a hard worker. Somebody lied here, and the owner is pissed. And I heard the Jets owner is pissed because they wanted him, but now they can't get him. And I keep telling you guys that these teams want him, but they keep saying no. So what they did was, just to get all the teams off their back, they traded Joe Flacco, man. Here, since you guys need you need an emergency quarterback, we'll give you Joe Flacco for some draft picks. But that's not who the Bengals really wanted it. They wanted Shedeur. Because Shedeur, they realized that he's a plug-and-play player. He can go anywhere and start right now. Well, now guess who else? The trade rumors, the rumors are about to be put to bed now. But guess who else want him? Can y'all take a guess? Now that this dude is like making control, making having a say so in the team now. You seen the dude during the game with the headsets on, and he's talking about he don't have nothing to do with the team. They want him too. No, of course the Saints, the Raiders want him. They want him bad. They want him. I'm talking about to the point where it's almost illegal. They want him that bad. I've already told y'all that. There's a beef going on in the back. There's a beef going on right now because of this. This is like dividing people. Because Brady was like, we need to go get him. Well, here's the problem. How come they didn't get him first? Because, watch this. I can't prove this, but all the teams had to fall in line because the NFL said not draft him. I promise y'all this. I can't prove it. I can't prove it, but they were told you cannot draft him. So even if Brady wanted to draft him, not when those slave masters come down, not when they come down and say you can't draft them. You can't draft them. This came from up top. Allegedly. This allegedly came from up top. And what happened was these teams like, bro, we need a quarterback. Now, if you notice something is strange here. Why are they going after a 5th round pick? Because they know he wasn't a 5th round pick. This is a crime scene. We're still watching a crime scene take place. We're still watching a crime scene take place. We're still, and I'm gonna tell you something. Remember when Eric Dickerson came out? He came out for a reason. Somebody told him to do it. Either he was paid to come out, or somebody said, "Yo, just do this real quick, so we could right this wrong, so we could go rescue this kid. We can go get him. Just come out with it." Now, here's a few things that could happen. Shedeur wants to continue his career. Let's just say if he didn't want to continue his career, right? Let's just say Shedeur gonna do what Shiloh doing. I got my social media. I'm just gonna go do me. Then the Department of Justice is gonna step in. The Department of Justice will step in and do their investigation, and there will be arrests made. And also, Shedeur will sue like nobody's business if that was to happen. But it's not going to happen because he still wants to play. Now, Shedeur feels good now. I know he knows that people want him. He knows it. He knows that people want him, and his only job is to be patient right now. That's his only job. He knows it, and he know that the team around him wants him to play. That's why Shedeur is not really tripping anymore. If you notice, he's not tripping. He's happy-go-lucky because he knows exactly what happened. He knows what happened here. I told you guys, that's why I keep harping on it. It's a crime scene. It's a crime scene. Somebody told these teams, listen, do not draft them. And then it was told that allegedly when the Browns had their pick, they were going to draft somebody else because they already drafted a quarterback. And then somebody came in from up top, said, hey, I need you to draft him real quick because this went too far. We didn't mean for him to fall this far. But you could go ahead and draft. They say, nah, we don't want to do that. Nah, yo, that's on y'all. No, I said draft him. And that's what they said allegedly happened here. Anytime I see Roger Goodell, I think of this song. They smile in your face. You know that song? Backstabbers. Yeah. They smile in your face because he know what happened. And he know that kid from Jackson State. Okay. And the writing was on the wall. Watch this. Bucky got some of the evidence and he didn't even know it. You remember when Shedeur went to that event? It was him, his father there, his brother, they was, mingling and stuff. And Shedeur went up to Roger Goodell, was like, "Hey man, I need you, hook up my brother here and this and that." You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm more worried about your father." Remember that? It's on video. He said, "What you worried about him?" And then Shedeur was like, "What you worried about him for? What you worried about him for? What you worried about him for?" Remember that? He had already said it. "I'm worried about your father." The writing was on the wall. He didn't see it. The writing was on the wall. Shador may have caught it because he's like, why is he saying that? Why are you saying worried about your father? Bro, all these people had to fall in line. Even Jerry Jones. Well, I can understand why Jerry Jones didn't draft him because, first of all, Dak has gotten better. I don't know if y'all know that. I don't know what somebody said to him. He's actually gotten better. He's not the same Dak that we all used to. That's a different Dak Prescott. That's a different Dak Prescott. Hold on one second. I don't like this is a non we rock with Shador over here. Hold on one second. But you're getting ready to find out today. Hold on. No, you're not gonna come up. See, I can see you just making one comment, but now you're just trying to do the most up in here. Okay, I understand Dak too old, but yeah, you saying Bronny James 2.0. Hold on one second. Hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in timeout for 30 minutes. Just so you will know that this is not a hater channel for Shador. This is a pro Shador channel. You feel me? This we got the internet aunties. Well, I'm the internet uncle, god damn it. Okay, so we don't play about Shador or Travis over here. All right. So I'm gonna get to Travis in a minute because I told y'all all you got didn't I tell you if anybody remember I said on the live chat, all they gotta do is throw him the goddamn ball. Okay. I don't give a damn how you throw him the ball, he's gonna get a circus shot. I said that. And what happened? They threw him the goddamn ball and he caught a circus shot. Listen, this kid, Travis, is gonna catch all type of circus shots. You can't stop him. And look, remember before the game, he do that kind of dance. He danced into the rhythm. That's a what you call it? That's a war chant dance he's doing. He don't even know he's doing it. It's in our soul that we do it. That's why these people scared of us. It's a war chant dance he doing. He don't even know. Travis don't even know he's doing it. It's a ritual. He don't even know he's doing it. When he just like dancing and then moving, it's like he's psyching himself up to another level. Everybody can't do that. I know what he's doing. He don't even know he's doing it. It's just in his soul that he's doing it. We psych. It's like a war chant we do. Everybody, we all do it, especially when we get ready for a game or we get ready for a big moment. We listen to our music and we dance to the rhythm. It's almost like beating drums. But I'm not gonna get that deep right now. We're gonna get to Coach Prime in a second. Yeah, it's like an ancestor, it's like a chant he's doing. And team, they don't even know what he's doing. They don't even know. He don't even probably know it. And I knew he was gonna, all you gotta do is listen, all they gotta do is throw him the ball. I don't give a fuck if he's in double coverage. Throw it to him. He's going to catch it. I promise you this. That's what what's his name did. He's like, I'm throwing this man the ball, yo. I'm throwing this man the ball. He don't even rubbed off on Trevor Lawrence because Trevor, goddamn, Trevor, he must have rubbed off on him. Even Trevor is believing. He got Trevor over there believing. So when I talk about that war chant, you could actually summons power. Steph Curry does it all the time. What he's doing, he tapped into something else. I call it tapping into the force. Shador does it. Shador does it. When he go through his ritual, when he gets ready, he's summoning something. He's channeling. He's going into a different level. I'm telling you, these boys is bad. There's some bad dudes here. Travis a bad dude. And Shador, do y'all realize you see what Travis is doing, how electrifying he is? Shador is the same way. He's the same way. They're holding him. He's the same way they're holding this man hostage. He's the same way. Let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. when Shedeur gets in the game, the offense is getting ready to open up. You know why? Because he's gonna throw that deep ball. He gonna throw it. He gonna throw that deep ball. He's gonna force them. He gonna throw the deep ball, and Jerry Jeudy is gonna go catch it. I don't even know when the last time we heard from Jerry Jeudy, man. This is a straight crime scene. They still trying to teach him a lesson, but at this point, they gotta play him now. At this point, they're gonna have to play him. They're gonna have to eventually because the fans start. I heard they starting to chant for him. So listen, do this make any sense? Okay, they don't trade it. Joe Flacco. This would have made more sense. You go ahead and trade Dylan. You keep Joe, so the young ones can learn under Joe. Doesn't that make sense? For your rookie to learn under somebody, to have him under the wing. Didn't Joe Flacco have what's his name under his wing from Baltimore? And look what he's doing. Okay. Wouldn't it make sense to have him under Shedeur's wing and Shedeur be starting and Joe giving him influence the whole year? Wouldn't that make sense? But no, what they did was they went ahead and traded all that experience. That's what they did. They traded all the experience and going to the Bengals. Not that Shedeur is not ready to be thrown in the fire. He's not. He's ready for it. He's ready. But this team don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. The owner doesn't know what he's doing. The coach, I don't know. But it is set up for Shedeur to play this year for sure. For sure. He's gonna at some point, I don't know which game it is gonna be, but he's gonna get in and he's gonna tear it up too. He's gonna be electrifying. He's gonna be electrifying. But that's what's happening right now. That's the story, the word on the curb. But I'm telling you, I've told y'all this before. It's another team that wants him very bad. The Raiders is one of them. Told y'all this already. I've been saying it. Okay. And people say, nah, man, you tripping. It's not the Raiders. Yes, it is. They do. They need a quarterback. The Saints need one bad. All Shedeur has to do is be there 2-3 weeks, and he'd probably be the starter. He got to get used to the system. That's all it'll take for him to, as long as it takes for him to learn the system, and he'll be ready to go. He's a plug and play type of quarterback. He could play on any team. And you know the crazy thing is now he should have been the number one draft pick. He should have been a number one draft pick. This is a crime scene. He should have been number one overall draft pick. Or Travis, one or the other. It should have been him and Travis. Number one draft pick. We're starting to see it now. But now they're going to have to figure it out because once he comes in the game and start killing it, they still going to have the questions people going to, I'm never going to forget this. I'm never going to forget it, but people will forget about it. It'll soothe over because now he's playing, but I'm never going to forget about it because he lost $50-60 million. That's a crime scene. I'm never going to forget it and what they did to him. Never going to forget it. And you got people out here like Mark Sanchez. Listen, Mark Sanchez getting ready to go to jail. Go look at what he did to that old guy, yo. He gave the guy $150. If y'all know what $150 is, that's permanent damage. That guy gonna have a scar on his face for the rest of his life. He gave that old man, is 69 years old. He gave that old man $150. And that man, he was beating the man up so bad, the guy pulled a knife out and tried to get it and fend him off of him and stabbed him. Mark took the knife, gave him $150. Go look at the man's face. He gave him $150. And he ain't and he home. He's sitting home. I'm talking about Mark Sanchez. He used to play for the Jets. He used to play for USC. Mark Sanchez. More than likely, he's suffering from them 3 letters. More than likely. More than likely, he's suffering from the 3 letters. For him to do that. You said, what's $150? Okay. I would figure nobody would know what that is. A buck 50 is when you get sliced from the ear all the way down to your jaw. And the reason why they call it a buck 50 because it usually take 50 stitches or 50 staples to get it's when you get sliced so bad your tongue could fit through your jaw. It'll fit through your cheek. We call it a buck 50. It usually take 50 staples. It usually take 50 staples to stitch you up. So this guy fended him. He tried to fend him off. But Mark, he suffered from them 3 letters. I don't care what nobody say. Because he fended the guy also. The dude he had no other choice but to take out his knife. He stabbed Mark. Guys, he stabbed him several times. Mark still took the knife and gave him a buck 50. That's how enraged he was. That's them 3 letters. But anyway, let's get back to, yeah, it's a term in jail. Thank you, Dre. It's called a buck 50. But let's get back to Shedeur because it's a crime scene. Okay. So Shedeur, I know you guys like, wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. So Shedeur is now yes, he's now elevated to the number. He's QB2 now. Eventually, I heard that Shedeur is going to be elevated to QB1. It's just a matter of time. They want to make sure he's 100% ready. That's what they're saying. They want to make sure, like, he get out there, they want him to kill it. But the problem is they need him now because they keep losing. They need him now, actually, to salvage this season because them veterans, they should be asking for a trade. If I was that defensive guy, the one that looked like Kobe Bryant, I would be asking for a trade. Even if I was the Joku, I'd be asking for a trade at this point because they kind of late in their careers. They want to go win. I'll be like, I want you to trade me, man, because you guys are not trying to win. But it looks like he might play eventually. But I told you guys it was the Raiders, the Jets, the Giants. I know you guys like, what are you talking about, the Giants? They got, what's his name? They don't give a damn. They want to trade him for Shedeur. Bruh, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know what's going on behind it. I'm telling you. I know somebody that worked for, I'm not going to say which team. He said, bro, they'll trade Jackson right now for him. Right now. Right now. To right this wrong. Right now. They will trade because he got this. The owner is pissed. One of the owners is pissed. The only good thing for the Giants is it looks like Dart is doing okay. But this was early on. This was after that Carolina game. And then they saw him working out and all this stuff. Because, believe it or not, guys, a lot of the NFL teams, they really wasn't checking for Colorado like that. They really wasn't watching that much. You know what I'm saying? We were watching because we were interested in it. And they will watch highlights and stuff like they didn't realize that, this dude is really that good. And they were lied to. And then they were also told not to draft him, which is a crime scene because he was already prepared to go number 2 overall. That's why he had the whole elaborate party that he had, because he knew he was that he knew he was projected to go in the first round. And it didn't happen. He knew something was up when the Browns traded off. That's when he knew something was up. He knew something was up. But shout out to Travis. He's the first player to start offense and defense in NFL. He's the first person to do it. He started on both sides of the ball. And they need to have him in for more snaps because he can do it. And what did the dude come up to him at the end of the game and say? He said, yo, you changing the game, bro. He said that to him, bro, you changing the game. I forget who said that to him. He came up to him and said, bro, you're now changing the game. And you know what that means, right? If he stayed healthy for over 8+ years, that means he's automatic Hall of Fame. You know why, right? Why do you think Allen Iverson, he never won a championship? Why do you think Allen Iverson was first ballot Hall of Fame? Anybody know? There's a reason for it. You can either get in for extreme skills, even though he does have extreme skills, but you get in first ballot when you mean something to the game, when you're a game changer. Allen Iverson was the reason why they stopped playing zone and they went excuse me, that they stopped playing man to man and they went zone. They went back to zone defense. It was because of him. It was the Iverson rules. So that means that he transcended the game. He transcended the game. That's why he was first ballot. So if anybody don't know that. Yes, he was really good too, but he was credited for that game changer. So he was qualified for first ballot. Travis is the same way. As long as he stay healthy, he's going to be first ballot Hall of Fame. Because he's now changing the game. He's transcending the game. You know why? Because there's other young players that's watching and they're going to do the same thing. They want to be like Travis now. So they're going to work their bodies a certain way. And coaches are going to be more willing to let people play both sides of the ball like Travis. Travis is now changing the game right before our eyes. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, especially if he stay healthy. He's first ballot. As long as he stay healthy. The only problem I don't like is when he catch those circus shots, I don't want him to get hurt. Because when he came down the ground, I had to hold my breath. When his arm bent like that, I was like, I hope he didn't break his arm. But he's very, it's just the way he fell. That's all. That's the only thing I worry about, though. Because you know why? Because you got haters in the league that's going to be head hunting him. That's the only thing I don't like. But I think God got him, though. Because I think overall, players around the league, they like Travis. Because I see them all coming up to him. They like him. That's what's going to save him. But you always going to have one rogue defender that's going to headhunt him, like what's his name did to Trevor Lawrence. You're always going to have one player. That's the only thing I worry about with Travis when he catch those circus shots is you're going to have one person that's going to just take him out because he's a hater. That's what happened to Trevor Lawrence. That guy didn't have to hit Trevor Lawrence. Trevor was sliding and he hit him head to head. That was a dirty play, and you got players in the league that's like that. In fact, that player is still in the league. That's the only thing I worry about. Hopefully, he'll be protected. You know what I'm saying? He'll be protected. That's it. As long as that happens, as long as he get his touches, which is going to happen, he is for the most of his career, he's going to play both sides of the ball. He just don't get no fucking tired, yo. I don't know what it is. It's just that he conditioned his body for that. He's like a distant. Travis is like equivalent to a distance runner. He's a distance runner. That's why his body looks like that. That's why he's not as big. He's what you call a distance runner, a long distance runner. So his body is equipped for it. He probably have. I know his heart is big as fuck. He probably got his heart will shrink back down once he retire. I know his heart is big. Most athletes' heart is anyway. When they retire, it shrinks back down. I don't know if y'all know that. But yeah, he will definitely be okay as long as he stay injury free. He'll be fine. But as long as they get him the ball, they got to give him more touches on the ball, though. They give him more touches on the ball, they're gonna be cruising. And then they got their other receiver. They got the running back. That just opened it up for everybody. So shout out to Travis, man. But we here for Shedeur being because Shedeur is now officially QB2. He's QB2 now. He's just one more spot from playing. He's no longer the emergency quarterback. It's Bailey Zappi. Bailey is now the emergency quarterback. Shedeur is no longer the emergency quarterback. He is now QB2. So that means if what's his name throw one or too many interceptions, Shedeur got to be ready to go now. Is he going right in the game? Because them veterans really gonna start calling for him. So we should be seeing him rather sooner than later now, Shedeur. It would have been more ideal for him to be traded to the Raiders. Because I don't know if you guys heard the rumors recently with the Raiders. That was actually a true rumor now. But yes, the Raiders were trying to get him. They were trying to get him um, to come out to Las Vegas because he's a very good attraction for Las Vegas. That's why he want him out there now. But the problem is with the Raiders and Tom, y'all should have drafted him. I get it. Y'all had to stay on code because the powers that be said don't do it. I feel you. Powers that be, man. Remember in this life we in, you got invisible people that call the shots. And if you don't bow down, you probably will get deleted. There's invisible people that you don't see. They call the shots around here. Okay, just like them people that turn off the lights on NASA so we can't see what's flying in our solar system. They just turn the lights off on us so we can't see it. And now they coming up with fake images now. There's something in our solar system. I just want to tell you all that. But you got to go to Mother Channel to get that coverage. I'll be talking about that tonight. Um, but Shedeur is now QB2. Just to let y'all know. He's now QB2. He's got the nod. That's why Shedeur is very like happy go lucky now. I think the team and the owners, they had already told him, Shedeur, just be patient. We trying to fix this. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And you notice the team don't get on him. Remember he did that little silent treatment? The team didn't say nothing to him. You would think the owner's like, yo, Shedeur, chill out, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to the media. They not saying nothing. They laughing with him. So they're trying to right this wrong. They're trying to figure out how they can bring him in and save face. So Shedeur already knows. He's not worried about it. He's not worried about it. If you notice, he's sitting up there laughing. He was up in London trying to figure out his shape up, trying to figure out how to get his shape up together. He ain't worried about nothing. He ain't worried about nothing. He trying to figure out how he can get his lineup straight. And Shedeur, I don't know who you got to fix your lineup in England. Shedeur, you should have called one of your homies to come fly out there with you. Don't do that no more, Shedeur. Don't be trusting anybody with just your lineup. Because your ass gonna start looking like me. Okay. Yeah, you listen to me now, Shedeur. You're gonna start looking like me because now I got to rock baldies now. Okay. I gotta rock baldies for the rest of my life. See, what y'all don't know is I am the original lock general. I am the original lock general, as you can see. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to hair. I was in all kind of hair magazines back in the day. Okay? All kind of hair magazines. You thought Damian Marley hair was down, and my hair was past my knees. You understand me? My hair was past my knees. I'm the original lock general. Make no mistakes about it. Just to give you a perspective, I started growing in the Bush administration all throughout the Obama administration. That's over 16 years. Okay? So there you go. I had him before Bush Jr. became president. So that's how long I was locking. So Shedeur, listen to me now. Don't just let anybody mess with your lineup or you're going to start looking like me. Okay? I'm not bald. I'm not going bald. It's just I ain't got no more hairline. Okay? So Shedeur, remember that. I had to take time out of the show to tell you now, don't be going to England and have just anybody cutting your hair now. Don't do it. Don't do it, Shedeur. You see, Shiloh don't do that. So let's get back to it. This guy is QB2 now, guys. That's why he's smiling like that. I believe the ownership and the coach told him, yo, Shedeur, just chill out for a minute, bro, until we fix this. Just chill out. Just chill. Okay, well, just chill out, bro. Just be QB. Just be the emergency quarterback for a minute. Okay? You're the emergency quarterback. Yeah, coach, but I want to play though. Don't worry about it, Shedeur. We're gonna fix it. Because we know the dog pound. Because you listen, once he get in the game, he gonna have that stadium sold the fuck out. Do y'all hear me? That stadium is gonna be sold the fuck out. It's gonna be sold. They're gonna be the most talked about team. That's why I think Coach Prime knows something. You remember when Coach was like, "Yeah, he gonna be playing in a minute." He was shaking his head. And I know him and the owner know each other. So they must have knew something, yo. They must have knew something. It's a movie being set up in front of our eyes. With that being said, did Coach Prime did he have his press conference today? Anybody know? Did Coach have his press conference? Is he okay? Because I know he was supposed to see the doctor Monday. Is he good? Hopefully he's just his leg was just like cramped, just hurting. But I'm a little worried about what he said because I know he don't have some issues. You said yes, he had surgery this afternoon. Okay. So everything is good? He had a 4 hour surgery. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So because I ain't really want to talk about it because I ain't know the detail. Okay, so is he good now? Okay, he be at practice. Man, okay, cool. So all right, so that's behind us now. Okay. All right, cool. So no, he had the procedure today. It was today. All right. So he'll be cool. So he'll have it later today. He'll be cool. All right, cool, cool. Um, they got a quarterback situation too, but you ain't heard it from me. You know what I'm saying? If you saw my YouTube short with him and Juju, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bucky was the one who recorded it, not me. Okay, Bucky got it on his film. I heard. I can't read lips though. They lucky. Oh, you having surgery tomorrow? Okay, cool. But he'll be all right though, right? All right. So he'll be all right. But yeah, man, he got to be because when he said, yeah, Shedeur gonna be playing sooner than later. Coach Prime said that. So I'm saying, why is he saying that? Do he know something? He must know something because him and the owner know each other. Don't you think that's kind of like they knew each other before this? So I'm like, wait a minute, they know each other. And then that owner, he likes people talking about him. He's worse than Jerry Jones. He wants all the clout. So maybe they purposely did this so then they could set up a movie and shit. Like, all right, boom, he's going in the game now. Now all of a sudden, everybody talking about him and he's selling the stadium out. That's what the owner wants. He wants a big ticket. That's what he wants. You see what I'm saying? Then all Shedeur got to do is go in there and kill it. And now the owner gonna sit up there and take the fucking credit like he a genius. When his ass came out and said it wasn't on him that we drafted him. Okay, then who was it on then? If it wasn't on you, because your coach and your general manager sitting there when Shedeur got drafted, they looked like they were in a hostage situation. That's what it looked like. And then the NFL had all this pomp and circumstances in the 5th round when they announced his name. That they set it up. That's what happened. They sitting up there playing. They sitting up there playing in our face. That's what they're doing. How you gonna have all this pomp and circumstance and all that if you ain't know what was coming? They sat up there. We watched the draft all the way to the 5th round. I don't know when the last time I watched the draft to the 5th round. I'm getting sick of them playing in our face because that's what they're doing. Okay, and then all of a sudden, oh, it wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. Yes, it was your idea because you're the owner. It was your idea. Okay, but see, he didn't really know if it was gonna work out or not. So look, it wasn't my fucking idea until after that damn Carolina game. Oh shit, he really can fucking ball. He really can. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do this and this and this. And then all of a sudden, if y'all don't want him, look, check this out. You see how strange this is, right? If they don't really want him, how all of a sudden they trade in Joe Flacco because they wanted him. They weren't gonna let him go because they fuck around and came up here. They came up on something. You see what I'm saying? They were the team that drafted him. Everybody else passed up on him because old boy and them said don't draft him, allegedly. So they came up on something. All them damn jersey sales. And he's sitting up there throwing in tight windows. At the Carolina game, he threw in 2 tight windows. You know why he threw in 2 tight windows? Because he had protection. And remember when I said that was the first time That's the easiest game I seen him play in 2 years. It was so fucking easy for him. It was ridiculous because he had protection. But yes, and then the last game he played, he ain't had no damn protection. He set up there and almost got his neck broken. Almost. He fucking got how you gonna let your quarterback get clothesline? You see what I'm saying? So they're like, wait a minute, we don't came up on something over here. That's what the owner probably we don't came up on something over here now. You know what I'm saying? He got all the he's still selling out his jerseys. He's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So look, we go boom, we gonna play Dylan. We got save face. We're gonna play him. And if it works out, it works out. But if not, we're gonna ease Shedeur up in the mix. Because you might say to yourself, they're wasting talent over here. Let them play. Just go ahead and trade him. They're not trading him. I told y'all they want a first round draft pick for him. And the team's like, yo, we're not giving you no first round draft pick. You draft him in the 5th round. Bro, if you want him, we need 2 first round draft picks. Stop playing with us. And then if you were a team, you'd be like, wait a minute. I'm not giving you 2 future first round draft picks. He's in the 5th round. But see, the problem is they know that he's not a 5th round pick. They want some value for him. They're not letting him go, for sure. He's in the dog pound. He's stuck in the dog pound, y'all. He's not leaving the dog pound. He's not leaving the dog pound, yo. So that's just what it is right there. See, once he get in and start doing good, then everybody gonna look like geniuses around there. And we know that's not the case. That's not the case. They're not gonna take credit for nothing because I'm gonna sit up here and clown them for the rest of the season. I promise you this. Every week when I get on here, I'm gonna clown them for the rest of the season. Because they're not gonna sit up here and all of a sudden look like geniuses now. They're not doing that. This is a crime scene. But he gonna play. He gonna play this year for sure. That's why he's so laid back. You know what I'm saying? He laid back because they probably already told him, like, bro, we got you. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about it. But now while we're at it, later on in this video, I'm gonna show you that Colorado is writing a movie too. They getting ready to perform a heist. Now you saying, Max, what do you mean they getting ready to perform a heist? Guys, listen to me. I saw something in that game. I saw something in that game, yo. I saw something in the game. That kid is ready to fucking go. He don't sat back long enough on the sidelines. If they don't play him this weekend, he is going to hit that portal. Remember I told you. He did something. He did something in that game. I don't know if y'all saw it. Bucky picked it up. I put it on my shorts. He went up to coach, said, what's up, man? He went to the head coach. He got in the head. He went to the head coach. Yo, coach, I can save this game. What's up, man? What's up, coach? He had his helmet on and everything. Coach, what's up, man? Am I going in or what? Am I going in or what, coach? Juju's ready to go. He said, am I ready to go? Am I going in the game or what, coach? We need help. I can save this team. Remember I said this. If that kid is truly ready, they're getting ready to perform a heist. They're going to a bowl game. They got an opportunity now to make this shit even Steven. They're gonna mess around. If they went out the rest of this season, this shit's gonna be legendary. They getting ready to perform a goddamn move. This is a heist. This is a heist that might be. Remember, I said it. Don't act like you ain't heard it here first. They getting ready to perform a heist. That kid is ready to go. That's a good sign when a young man goes up to a legendary coach and say, yo, what's up, man? He went to coach and said, what's up, man? What's up? He did not sit on the sidelines. He could have sat there with Staub and just watched it unfold. He went to the coach himself with his helmet on. Coach, what's up, man? I'm ready to go. Coach put his hands up. I don't know what coach said to him. If anybody can read lips, what did he say to this kid, man? You know, he said something funny. You know how I know? Because the athletic trainer was laughing. When Juju walked away, she was laughing. So something transpired and it got her to laugh. Remember, I said this guy's they're getting ready to perform a heist. He's getting ready to play. He's getting ready to play. If he don't play, he's getting ready to hit that portal. And I like Colorado. I like Coach and all that. I'm just a realist over here. Coach, please, y'all gonna have to listen. I saw something. When that kid got off, he was standing there. He wasn't on the bench. He was standing there. He was like ready to go. He went to the coach himself, like, look, I got to stop this nosebleed. Please let me in the game. Coach, I'm ready to go, man. That's a winner. That's a winner. Anytime a winner, guys, go look at Juju tape from high school. This kid can spin that ball. As a matter of fact, when he went to one of these camps with the NFL quarterbacks and stuff, CJ Stroud was watching him. And CJ Stroud was like, who is this kid? And how old is he? It was like, yo, he only 15. He said he 15. He didn't believe it. He thought he was a college quarterback. He's like, yo, what college he at? Where he at? They said, no, he in high school. He only 15. This is when he was a freshman. He was like 15. He couldn't believe it. He said, this kid only 15? And he throwing it like that? He was out there, guys. He was out there throwing darts. Guys, he's ready to go now. He's ready. He's ready to go. And when he get in that game, he's gonna start spinning it. Hey, Sincere Brown, you better get ready. Because that deep ball coming to you. It's coming to you. He gonna have it humming. That ball gonna be humming. It's coming to you. He throws darts out there. And I didn't realize he was that tall. I think he got taller. Or my eyes are tricking me. Because when he was standing near Coach Prime, they were damn near the same height. Or maybe he a little taller. I didn't realize he was that tall. And I didn't realize he can move. I didn't realize he was fast either. I didn't realize that. Because the highlights that I've seen was only him throwing. I didn't realize he got wheels on him too. He does. So if he gets in a game, they now have got their act together because the defense is ready. The defense is ready to go. As long as they keep the twin in the game, I call him twin. One of the twins. What's his name? His brother, a quarterback, and he's the linebacker / defensive end. Keaton Wade. If they keep Keaton Wade in the game, and also keep what's the other one? It's Keaton Wade, the one that the two that was making the most noise. It was Keaton Wade and the other one that transferred in, that came back. He's a Colorado kid. He transferred back in. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Arden Walker. If they keep Keaton Wade and Arden Walker in the game, they're in business. And keep JB. Look like JB doing good at the linebacker position. Look like he's okay. As long as they keep that combination, they're going to be fine. But when he get in the game and they running the ball and they got him at quarterback, he can spin it. And when he got a radar on his arm, they have fixed their problem now. And those games, remember the games that they lost, they could have won. They never got blown out this year. They actually gave the games away. They needed to, they have to go with him because the other people around the country, Michigan going with their freshman quarterback. There's another one going with their freshman quarterback. They might as well go ahead and go with the future now, go with their freshman quarterback. Let him take his bumps and bruises because I'm telling you right now, they're gonna correct that problem. It's something when he went up to Coach Prime during that game. I say he's ready. See, sometime guys, it ain't all about practice sometime. It's when you get under the lights. I don't give a fuck how big good you practice. Can you do it under the lights, though? This kid can do it under the lights. Remember, up there in Carrollton, them stadiums used to be sold out up there in Carrollton, Georgia. He can do it under the lights. He ready to go, man. I think they're going to have to go ahead and make that change. They make that change, they'll go to the bowl game this year for sure. They'll go to the bowl game. They'll fix the season. So I just want to let y'all know that real quick. However, I'm telling you right now, Shedeur at some point he's getting ready to play. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I hate to say this, Colorado. What's happening to Shedeur is what y'all doing to Juju. I hate to say that. I hate to say it. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like, you remember this thing, it's like a movie being written. It's like 360 going on. Remember when Shedeur, when they were trying to get Juju so bad, and then they posted that picture, Shedeur giving Juju the keys. It was like a changing of the guard. Remember that? Then why is he sitting the bench? That kid ready to go now. Why he sitting the bench? I'm saying the same thing to Shedeur. Why he sitting the bench? God damn. Why both of them sitting the bench? Oh, well, it's practice. Listen, we talking about practice in my Allen Iverson voice. Listen, let's see what he do under the lights. Because sometimes, look, guys, look, let me tell y'all this. I know this for a fact. I remember my coach said to me one time, right? He said, let me tell you what he said. He said, we need you to practice hard because that determines who's going to play or not. It determines the order of play. That's what he said, your practice. It determines the depth chart, the order of play. But he said we find our stars when the lights is on. That's when we find our stars. We don't find the stars in practice because you're practicing against people that you're better than. He said this. He said we need you to be we need you to be going up against people that is equal to you or might be a little better. That's when stars are born. That's what he told me. You're not going to find your stars in practice. You're going to find your stars under the lights. Under the lights. That's when you're going to find the stars. That's how they found Amarion. Okay? Don't tell me they ain't how they found Amarion. Yes, it did how they found Amarion. I know somebody said I can feel it. The spirit is telling me, no, we didn't find Amarion like that. Yes, you did. You know why? Because he wasn't starting. He wasn't getting no billings until after that USC game. Stop playing with me. I remember. When Omarion went crazy in that game, that's when they started checking for him. When they really started giving him more touches. When he should have been getting more touches before that, but sometimes they didn't know. Stars are born under the lights. That's when they found him. And then what did Coach Prime say about Draylon? What did he say? He said, we have now identified him now. We have now identified who he is. And we're going to keep using that. The reason how they identified him is through when the lights was on. That's when they identified him, when the lights was on. And guess when I identified him? I identified him when Shedeur used him on Pro Day. I said, something is up here. Why would he use him? Because Shedeur knew he was special. I said it. I said it back then when I was covering Pro Day. I said something special about him, and he's going to the NFL. And somebody said, why? I said, because Shedeur is using him, and he trusted him on Pro Day. Do you know how big that is? And did you know some of the scouts was watching Draylon? Did y'all know that? They were writing notes on him on Pro Day. They have now identified him. He is really like Deebo Samuel now. They identified it. And how they identified Draylon is under the lights. That's how they did it. Guess who else? All they need to give a chance to is Ron. All they need to give him a chance under the lights, and he's going to surprise them. I've seen his highlights. They're not using them. They have to give people opportunity under the lights. That's how you identify them. Because sometimes they might be lackluster in practice, but when they get under the lights, when all those people there, they get extra souped up. That's what we used to say back in the day. They get extra souped up because of the lights is on and people are watching and they feeling themselves. The next thing you know, they go out and make big ass plays. You got to identify them under the lights. So they have to give people an opportunity when their starters are not doing what they're supposed to do. Just go ahead and put the depth chart. Just go ahead and put somebody else in and give somebody a chance. Even somebody on the practice, they have somebody right now on the practice squad that should be starting. I'm not gonna say who it is because I believe that when he gets under the lights, he's gonna be a star. But he's on the practice squad. This is reminiscent of Ohio, where they treating Shedeur. If they don't put Juju in, I'm telling you guys, when he's under the lights, he's going to perform. The only reason why he didn't perform the last time because he only got 2 or 3 series. They what you call they stacked it. They stacked it. They need see for somebody like Juju, you got to give him a chance to get warmed up. You got to let him play the whole game, and then you're going to see that a star is born. But the coaches are not allowing it. So coaches, listen to me. If you want to save your seat, I don't care. I can say it because I'm damn near, I'm a senior citizen. So I can damn I can speak my piece. I don't give a damn what nobody think about me. Okay. Let me just say this. If you guys don't give them a chance, y'all don't want to win. I'm just telling y'all this. Y'all ain't trying to win, yo. Y'all ain't trying to win. So it's up to y'all. It's up to the coaches to save this season. It's up to the coaches if they want to save their season. I'm just telling you. I can speak my mind 'cause I'm a fucking senior citizen, man. Okay. I'm ready for my AARP card. Okay. I'm ready for my AARP card. So that means I am unhinged and I don't care. Don't care. I don't care. So when you reach this age, you don't care anymore. You don't care you don't care what people think about you. Nothing. When you reach this age. All right. If the coaches at Colorado, if you want to save your season, you're gonna have to start the future now. You're gonna have to start them because we got to identify under the lights how he performs. We only got a glimpse of it because you guys didn't let him play the whole game. Okay, you gotta let him play the whole game because if not, y'all in danger of losing your left tackle. You're in danger now. So because I saw if you go back and look at Bucky's game, you're gonna see something. I'm not gonna point it out to you. I could point it out in a short. I could. It's when they were walking out the tunnel for the second time. He walked back, and then the coach stopped and looked at him. Go look at it. Something was wrong. Something was wrong. Y'all gotta fix it, coaches. Y'all gotta fix this. Because he can easily go to Notre Dame right now and start and solidify his first round draft pick status. He can go to Notre Dame right now and start. I'm just telling you. Y'all go in there, go ahead and play this quarterback, man. Go ahead and play the quarterback, coaches. Who is the quarterback coach there? Y'all say Byron Leftwich. Is Byron Leftwich there? Guys, is Byron Leftwich there? Yes or no? Because I don't see him. Because if he is there, what is he there for then? If he hasn't identified this kid yet, what is he there for? Max, you can get your card online. My AARP card. Okay. What are you there for? Y'all need to start playing this guy, man, before he leaves in that portal. What y'all doing? It ain't it ain't working. This ain't working. Y'all, I could see. Remember I said let's give them to after week 4 or 5 and see what's happening. Now we're there. We have identified that this is not working. He'll have an even higher PFS score if he trade out. He can stay at Colorado and still get drafted pretty high. He can. And I think Seton is very loyal, so he'll stay. But I just don't want nobody in danger of hitting that portal. I don't see Byron Leftwich there either. I know people say he there. I never see him. I never see him. Okay, you say he isn't a full-time coach. I thought so because I don't see him. If he was there, Juju part would have been in. The only reason why I'm saying that now is because Juju went up to him at the game. He saw Coach Brown. He saw him. He went up to him, Coach, I could save this. I could save this, Coach. Let me go in and stop this bleeding. He had his helmet on when he went up to Coach. I could see if he didn't have his helmet on. Guys, he had his helmet on and the chin strap. Go look. Go look. He had the chin strap on. I guess I don't know if somebody was the coach, the quarterback coach, or somebody was telling him to warm up. He had his chin strap on. He was ready to go. Coach didn't put him in the game. He didn't put him in the game. Guys, what y'all doing ain't working. It's not working. We're not in week 3 no more. Okay. Which week are we going into now? What are they? What's their record, guys? Are they 2-3? What's the record? 2-3? It's not working. So we're past 5 games now. That's what I said. We got to wait to the 5th game. We're past 5 games. It's not working. What y'all doing is not working. It's time to go ahead and put the future in. Even if that's not working, he's still the future. You need to let him get his reps now. Because what you're doing now, that mobile court is not working. It's not working. So my question is, who is the quarterback coach? That's my question to y'all. Who is the quarterback coach, guys? It's not Byron Leftwich. It can't be. Whoever the quarterback coach is, what are you doing? What are you doing? And also, it's on the offensive coordinator. Y'all got to just straight up tell coach, man, yo, coach, man, we got to go with the kid, man. That's what he pay. Ain't y'all there to be coaches? Tell him, like, coach, man, we got to go a different direction, bro. If I was a coach, I'd say, coach, man, we got to play the future now, man. We passed the 5th week. It's not working. We got to salvage this season. You can't throw 3 interceptions in a game and think you're going to get to a bowl game. You're insane. My question is, who is this quarterback coach, man? You said Wiki says Byron is the coach at Colorado. I never see him though, but maybe he is there. You said you'll put Staub in before you risk Juju. Well, tell Michigan that. Tell Michigan that they risking their freshman. Okay, and Juju was a 5-star as well. He was a 5-star. I know when he went to he committed to Colorado, they changed him to 4-star. He's a 5-star quarterback. Okay, Michigan is risking their 5-star quarterback. Okay. Okay. So it's time, and what's his name is risking UCLA is risking their quarterback. He's a freshman. They risking him. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If his ass is suited up, he need to play. He's suited up. He had his chin strap on. He had his chin strap on. That means he was ready to go in. If he, you know what I think he might have said? Yo, coach, I'm going in. I think he tried to interject. I think he tried to put himself in. That is a good sign. And if the coaches still don't put him in for the rest of the season, that means they're throwing this game. Somebody is getting money here. That's what I'm going to think. Who's throwing the game now to help the bettors out? Come on, man. Is this rigged or what? Y'all put him in, please. Because I don't want to have to start getting on them. I'm already getting on. I'd rather just stay on. Keep my focus on Cleveland. I want to keep my focus on Cleveland because I already know. I think what coach is doing is he's like, look, bro, we're gonna get you in the next game. You know what I'm saying? Let get this kid a chance, yo. So nobody don't think I'm not giving this kid a chance. And also, coach is nice. You know why? Because wasn't what's his name at home? Texas is his home, right? He probably had all his family at the game. It'd have been messed up to take him out. You know what I'm saying? Because Leo's, I'm gonna tell you something. We got big hearts. Coach Prime is a Leo. We got really big hearts. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to like dish you like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, something is not working. Now, if it's the quarterback, because some people are saying it's not the quarterback, Max, it's the play calling. It's not the quarterback. Well, whatever it is that's not working, they got to fix it then. If it's not the quarterback. I believe Juju need to. It's time at this point. Here, see, this is why I say this, guys. Juju is almost too late for him to redshirt. He's going to waste a year. At this point, he probably should redshirt so he can preserve this year, so he can preserve this freshman year, so he can get his 4 years back. So, because if I was him, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm a redshirt. I'm gonna go ahead and redshirt, and then next year will be my year. You know what I'm saying? So just in case if I need that fourth year, I have it because they're not using me. Because as it stands right now, isn't he like the third string? I think Staub is second string. So I don't know what the offensive coordinator is doing. See, the offensive coordinator, he needs to identify things in practice. But also they need to realize is our stars are born under the lights. We need to give him opportunity under the lights for a full game. At this point, at this juncture, everybody has gotten a full game but him. Staub has gotten a full game. Salter has gotten full games. Now it's time to give Juju a full game under the lights. And I guarantee you he going to sit up there and show out. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. And I hate to say it like this because I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach. But it's almost like reminiscent of what Shedeur is going through. Because Shedeur sat up there and took that picture and gave that kid the keys. He did. They even had Miss Peggy chanting, "Please, Juju, please come to Boulder, Juju, to sit the bench." That's what they should have said. They had Miss Peggy talk. They said, "But please come to see you, please. We need you. We need you to come sit the we need you to come sit the bench. Stop playing with me." That kid did not come there to sit the bench. I'm telling y'all this, yo. He didn't come there to sit the bench. But however, he might be patient. You know, he understands the situation. But it's time now. It's fifth. We passed the 5th week. It's time to let him play because it's not working. So that's all I wanted to say right there. The defense I like. I like what the defense is doing. The defense came to play. Even coach said they came to play today. With them 3 interceptions, you can't win a game with 3 interceptions. Can't win a game like that. Now, one of them interceptions, it ricocheted. So that's just like that's just something an anomaly. But the other 2 interceptions, he threw it right to him. So if Juju redshirt then played Ponder, oh, that's right. I remember they got Ponder sitting the bench. Yeah, Thomas, it's the coaching, dog. The players is battling the coaching. It's kind of messed up to say that. It got to be the coaching. You know why? Because they have a kid that transfer. It was an emergency transfer. He went back to Indiana, and now he's headed to the NFL. I think he might be projected to go in the 3rd or 4th round in the NFL, but he's going to get drafted. And they're having a good season, and he's starting, and they're having a good season. So it got to be the offensive coordinator. It has to be. It's his play calling. We now have identified it. We do have some evidence now. We had a player that was on their offensive line last year, right? He transferred back to Indiana. Indiana's having a really good season, and he's starting. He's a starter, and he has an NFL grade. So we know now it's got to be the coordination going on. We have identified it. I know Maryland is playing a freshman, Newmark. I know that. Yeah, Benson is going. He's headed to the NFL. I didn't know he was that good. Did you? That kid is great, yo. I didn't. Did you know he was starting? I didn't know that. I happened to go look. Yeah, Benson's starting, and he didn't give up no sack, not one. I don't think. So it has to be the coordination. It has to be. It has to be the coordination. And it sucks because coach is going to have to make a big change in the off season. He's going to have to go find a he's going to have to who was his coordinator at Jackson State and where is he? Who was the offensive coordinator at Jackson State? Do y'all know? And where is he now? That's who he probably should get. You said, but why did he suck at CU? It's the coordination. It's the coordination. It's the play calling. It's the lack of the run game. It's the coordination. It's the play calling. Byron Leftwich also was a coordinator, right? He probably could do it. Oh, he's over at the tight ends, and he beat. Well, I saw him. Brett Bartolone. I saw him in the booth with Schumer. Was that him during the game, Thomas? Was Bartolone up in the booth with Schumer? Who was that up there with Schumer watching over his shoulder? Yeah, the O line is better this year. But the thing is, we had a O lineman last year that has an NFL grade this year. So my question is, why is he having an NFL grade at Indiana? He couldn't have it at CU. It's the coordination. We didn't run the ball last year. Um, there's a lot of factors, and I guess the O line is better this year. If he had stayed, he probably would have been starting here this year. Yeah, Indiana is top 12. Oh, that was Brett over his shoulder. Well, then he probably need to be doing the coordination then, and they probably will fix it. But I think it might be it might be too late to fire your coordinator at this juncture because we're already past the 5th week. They're going to have to start next season. But I bet you guys, you remember when Coach said, "Y'all saw what I saw." He knows. He knows what's going on. Trust me, Coach know what's going on. Yeah, Coach know what's going on. You said our O line is top 5 in the country. Are they really? Do Colorado do have a? I don't know about that. I don't know if Colorado O line is top 5 in the country. Because Notre Dame is top 5 in the country. Michigan is top 5 in the country. Ohio State is top 5 in the country. Um, Alabama is top 5 in the country. And you say Colorado is in that category with Ohio State, Alabama, Notre Dame, Michigan. Maybe they're in the top 10. I don't know because let me see in the SEC. You also have I don't know about that, Thomas, because you got Georgia as well. They got to be in the top 20. Sorry about that. My settings, my mic just went out. That was crazy. I guess that's my cue to get off, man. StreamYard did that. You said the O line is only give up 1 sack. The rest were on the quarterbacks. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't. Yeah, the offensive line is good this year. I know when Salter got that sack, that was on him. That was definitely on him. He held on to the ball too long. But I just wanted to say that, man, Shedeur is now QB2, and we're gonna go from there, guys. Let me get up out of here. I will be back a little later, and we're gonna cover some other stuff. Guys, Mark Sanchez is don't did the most, y'all. Mark Sanchez, man, that's another one. Craziness, the way he did that old guy. He might be suffering from that 3-letter word, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, let me get out of here, man. Coach Prime is good. He doing all right. So that's what's up. Man, you ain't getting no tougher than that. Like Coach Prime, he tough, man. Oh, yeah, I'm coming back. I say I'm back at it, man. Oh, yes. I'm back bumping my gums. I'm back at it. But I'm gonna catch y'all later. Thanks for joining.